in fourth place in the American League West, 14.5 out of first. The Atlanta Braves visited the Big Apple to do battle with the Mets at Citi Field. The Mets came away with the win. Final score was 6-2. John Neese was the winning pitcher in this one, his 7th victory of the year. Looking at the standings, the Mets sit in third place in the National League East Division, 20 games out of first. The Braves are second in the division. They're 7.5 games out of first. The Chicago Cubs took on the Cardinals at Busch Stadium, and St. Louis was victorious in this one. The final score was 3-2. Peter Bourjos collected 4 hits and led the charge offensively for the winning side. At the moment, the Cardinals are atop the NL Central. They have a 3-game cushion. The Cubs are at the bottom of the division, 16 games out of first. The Pittsburgh Pirates paid visit to the Valley of the Sun to take on the D-backs, and it was the Pirates who prevailed 6-1. Garrett Cole started and pitched well enough to earn his 6th victory of the season. Heading into today, the Diamondbacks are in second place in the NL West. They trail first by 4 games. The Pirates sit in fourth place in the National League Central Division, 11 games out of first. The Dodgers matched up against the Padres at Petco Park in the Gaslamp District, and it was the Dodgers who nabbed the win. The final was 9-8. Christian Yelich was a force at the plate, driving in 3 runs. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the National League. As of today, the Padres sit in fourth place in the National League West, 12 games behind first place. The Dodgers are atop the division, 4 games up. The White Sox matched up against the Giants in interleague action in the City by the Bay. The White Sox came away with the win. The final was 11-9. Dayan Viciedo dominated at the dish with 2 long balls and 6 RBIs. Right now, the Giants are in last place in the NL West. They're 15 games back. The White Sox are in fourth place in the AL Central, 10.5 back. The Boston Red Sox were in St. Pete to take on the Tampa Bay Rays. The Red Sox came away with the win. The final 4-3. Edward Mujica got the win out of the pen, his 6th so far this year. At the moment, the Rays sit in first place in the American League Eastern Division. They have a 3-game cushion. The Red Sox are second in the division, 3 games back. The Minnesota Twins paid visit to the Bluebirds in Toronto. The Twins came away with the win, the final 6-4. Heading into today, the Blue Jays are in last place in the AL East, 11 games out of first. The Twins sit in last place in the American League Central Division. They're 18.5 games out of first. The Brewers played interleague baseball with the Yankees in the Bronx, and it was the boys from the Bronx who were victorious. The score was 2-1. As of today, the Yankees sit in fourth place in the American League East Division, 10.5 back. The Brewers sit in third place in the National League Central Division. They're 7 games back. The Colorado Rockies took on the Tigers in the Motor City in an interleague competition, and it was the Tigers who prevailed. Final score was 4-2. Right now, the Tigers sit in third place in the American League Central, 8 games out of first. The Rockies are in third place in the NL West, 5.5 back. The Baltimore Orioles took on the Green and Gold at Oakland's O.Co Coliseum, and it was the Orioles who came out on top. The score was 5-1. David Lowe turned in a nice performance offensively with 3 base hits. He extended his hitting streak to a modest 6 straight games. Wei-Yin Chen held the opposition in check, allowing only 1 earned run over 8 strong innings and earning the win. At the moment, the A's are in second place in the AL West, 9 games back. The Orioles are in third place in the AL East. They're 7.5 games out of first. The Tribe matched up against the Mariners in the Pacific Northwest, and it was the Indians who came out on top, 9-1. Alex Rios led the charge offensively with 3 RBIs in the contest. Zach McAllister was dominant on the bump, grabbing the victory with a complete game effort. Heading into today, the Mariners sit in third place in the American League West Division, 14 games back. The Indians are in second place in the AL Central. They trail first by 4 games. The Royals took on the Astros in Space City, and it was Kansas City who came away victorious. The final was 6-3. Omar Infante was clutch at the plate as he picked up 3 RBIs. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the American League. Jason Vargas was the winning pitcher in this one, his 7th victory of the year. He is currently in the top 5 in the AL in shutouts. As of today, the Astros are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Royals are leading the Central Division, 4 games up. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.